Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back with another video. Now in this video, I'm just back to give you guys a little bit of update on the final details of Halle and DDG's co-parenting situation as it relates to DDG being granted the approval to see Halo while Halle is out there in Italy. So, as you guys know, DDG had requested permission to visit Halo, which was granted. He wanted his mom to be the third-party supervisor, but Halle rejected to it because Halle, she argued that DDG's mom is an enabler in all of this, and I believe that we could literally see that's happening on social media. So the final terms and conditions of the visitation, Halle had, came up with a brilliant plan. However, the nanny should have been the third party supervisor. However, the nanny said she doesn't feel safe to do so without a security, and that was granted. So Halle had proposed a visitation between 12 to 6 p.m., but the court said 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily was okay, and that was for, I believe, 3 days. So 9 to 6 p.m., supervised by Halle's security team, and no overnight is allowed. DDG cannot go more than 3 miles away from Halle's hotel, so he has to stay within close proximity of the hotel that Halle was staying at, and no social media post of Halo by DDG, because as you guys can remember, the last time after Halle had filed for sole legal custody, which was granted to her by the court, she was still trying to make arrangements for DDG to see their son Halo, through a third party just the same. But DDG was not responding through his attorney. Anywho, Halle made arrangements for DDG's mom to pick up Halo so that DDG could see Halo, and the moment they did, they brought Halo onto live stream. So that was definitely a no-no for Halle, because Halle realized that the family was not respecting her wishes, so she had to go back to court and insist that that was in place where no one can include Halo on any live streams. Now, since then, DDG hasn't been happy with that decision, because now DDG is letting the world know that he's going to have another child, because apparently he's not getting it to have his way with Halo, so he wants another baby. And I don't know how he's thinking, because unless he has a baby by a, donor, if there's a mom involved, he's going to have to follow guidelines just the same. And I believe that he wants another baby just for content, like a content baby. And that is not okay, because a child is more than content. And as such, you can definitely tell that DDG is not making conscious decisions, because already you're caught in the middle of a co-parenting drama, a co-parenting battle. But here you are, because you're not able to have your way 100%, you want to have another baby. Now, it is his right if he wants to have another child, but solely wanting to have another child out of the purpose of a content baby, he's only gonna dig himself another mess for him to get out of, because no mom in their right mind is gonna allow DDG to have his way with a child unless that mom is like DDG. Also, DDG needs to realize that there's one Halle and there's one Halo, and the clout and the attention that he gets from Halo is because of the mother. So, is he gonna get that from another woman? Absolutely not. He's definitely not gonna get that from any other woman unless that woman has the celebrity status of a Halle Bailey or higher. And I doubt that any woman, since what is done to Halle, will be willing enough. Anyone who has their heads screwed on tightly will be willing enough to have a child with DDG, because, as you guys can see, the guy is messy and he's a lot to deal with. But many people, they don't see through DDG's games. But when I said that DDG has ulterior motive, this is what I'm talking about. And I said that he wanted to ride off Halle's skirt tail for fame. Many people thought that it was a reach, but now with him coming out saying that he wants to have another child, and I guess you guys can see why he would want to do that and where he's going with that. I believe it will now make sense to a lot of people that what I was saying, I was 110% correct. But anywho, guys, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. Let me know what's your take. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you all in the comment section. Peace.